Do you remember the Ono roller? So this is an absolute amazing bit of equipment. So I've been using this now since last year. It is incredible for hand grip, but it's more the flexibility of the hands. So for me, it's just getting that nice range of motion. Helps with the wrists. Gets the blood flowing and moving in the hands. I've found this particularly useful when it's been the winter months as well. So when my hands get, a bit colder, should we say. But also pre-pull-ups. So before the pull-ups start, just getting the hands nice and warmed up, getting the blood flowing, getting the movement in the ligaments and the tendons in the hands. It is absolutely wonderful. It's virtually silent. It doesn't make any type of intrusive noises whatsoever. And it's discreet. It fits really easily in my pocket. I can carry it literally anywhere. And it does help me focus. Of course it does. I think that's the intention. It's the way it's marketed, if you will. It's to stop you doing things like biting your nails or whatever it may be. So it's to help reduce stress or anxiety. But I would say that it helps focus the mind. So if you're concentrating on something, if I'm concentrating on something, to stop those thoughts wandering around and maybe having attention to many things all at once, then this is, it does help. It helps a lot. So if I find myself in situations where my sensory is quite high, I'm in noisy environments, lots of people, different conversations going on all at once, different tones of voice, different levels of voice, different types of music, loudness levels, lots of different lights, all that sort of stuff. So high sensory, smell, sound, all that sort of stuff. When I'm in an environment like that, it can promote certain levels of sensory, anxiety, alertness, awareness to my surroundings and what's going on. So the Ono roller, that can help. So I can just literally have this in my hand and I can just roll this out. And it helps me focus in those moments. And it helps reduce, I would say, overwhelm. And it definitely works. That is, I think, the main marketing focus for the product. But for me personally, as well as what I've just explained to you, this is incredible for hand movement. So I don't suffer with arthritis, but I would imagine this is a good preventative, or I would say it's good as an exercise, as a hand exercise tool to help with that. This is amazing. I'll do a full review on it at some point, but you know what? I've been using this thing most of the morning today while I've been focusing on concentrating on lots of different things, and it's amazing. Anyway, today it's going to be 500 pull-ups, weighted, 2.5 kilogram weight. If I'm honest with you today, I'm going to focus on reading my book. So I don't know how much filming I'm going to do whilst at the club. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I know that I want to take that time for myself, but equally I want to bring you on the journey. So I'll see how I feel in a bit. I'm just being honest with you. Okay, see you soon. Wonderfully fresh, superbly cold, all of those delicious things. The sun's fully out, but it's just overshadowed a little bit by the buildings. Okay, so 3,500 pull-ups achieved so far for the January challenge with the 2.5 kg weight. So the pressure is on. I've got 6,500 pull-ups remaining. It is going to have to literally be training every single day, 500 pull-ups with a 2.5 kg bar, 2 Sundays in the remaining part of the month. The pressure is on. Listen, I put myself in this situation. I will work this. I've got this, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I like the fact that I brought back in the gymnastic rings dips as well. So yeah, I'm loving that. Yeah, I'm going to listen to my book today. So I may do some little bits of filming with you. I may not, but I will see you very soon. what an amazing session today. I've got to say, it's probably one of the best sessions that I've had today. And it's got absolutely nothing to do with me doing the 500 weighted pull-ups with a 2.5 kg weight. That, of course, is in there. I'm proud to get to that point, and I'm grateful. But you know what? Something happened today. So somebody approached me, just said, "You're the guy that's doing the pull-ups." I thought, okay, I must be that guy. And we got chatting, and he said, "Listen, can I ask you some questions about what it was like when you first started pull-ups? What tips would you give to somebody who can do some? Any advice you can sort of share?" So you can imagine with me, I was very excited, and I was like, absolutely no problem. I'm just about to get my myself set up over here, but pop over. And then there's somebody else that I've met here too as well that just happened to be in and said hello to me. And we just got chatting, and he said, I'd like to know about the pull-ups as well. I went, well, guess what? Come over to my workstation. Truth is this, I've said this before, it takes courage to approach a stranger, should we say, somebody that you don't really know, and just about something that you may be interested in some way. Of course it does. And, you know, I consider myself to be like a really approachable person, but obviously if you don't know me, then you don't know me. So to approach me in that way was awesome. And I probably spent about 20 minutes or so a decent amount of time, but it formulated part of my warm-up. So I performed some pull-ups, just showing how I do the pull-ups, and that was part of my warm-up routine. But it was nice to sort of share tips that I wish somebody would have shared with me when I was starting back out on my journey. A lot of the stuff for me, I did learn online, and it's a great source. You know, YouTube is a beautiful source. As an example, you know, to learn how to perform pull-ups. Of course it is. But you know what? There's nothing like being in the same space as another human being, in that space, breathing the same air as them, and performing that movement, and just sharing experiences, sharing knowledge, all that sort of stuff, and just keeping it raw. I didn't expect that today, so it was unexpected, but pleasantly unexpected. And I think, well, I think they told me, but I think there's some inspiration there that's been taken, and hopefully some motivation for them to move into commitment and do some pull-ups. But listen, hopefully I'm going to see them more around the club, and see how they get on. So that's my major highlight for today. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I've been talking a lot today, and I feel like I need a Strepsil or something like that. I've drank a lot of water today. I've counterbalanced that with lots of electrolytes, so I'm not flushing out my sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, that type of thing. So I don't know what it is. There's a few other people that have been saying they've got dry throats and stuff, but anyway, listen, it's not impacted the pull-ups. Maybe it's just because I've been talking a lot today, but it's been a wonderful session. And you know what? This is what I'm going to say to anybody. If you are considering starting pull-ups for the first time, know this. I know what it's like. It's a challenge to be in that situation, to be in that point. In your mind it is, because you don't know what comes next. And what comes next invariably will be physical challenging movements to undertake. But if you keep practicing that, and you're patient with yourself and kind to yourself, keep persisting and pushing through, then you know what? If you want to perform that movement and you really want to do that, then you will get there. And I'll keep sharing as much as I can with you. So stay with me on this journey. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'll see you soon.